Libra, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from mid-September to mid-October. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Libra, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Libra, is the Five of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance upright. So for you, Libra, okay, your biggest challenge here is the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups here talks about possibly a disappointment of some sort, okay? It could be a disappointment in regards to a relationship, a third party. This could be about someone interfering into your work. This could be somebody controlling or influencing you maybe in a way that you don't want to be. Maybe you made a mistake here and, you know, things didn't work out the way that you wanted to. This is a big part of your challenge because whenever you make a mistake, whenever something in your life doesn't work out, it's almost like you condemn yourself. It's like if things aren't perfect, things aren't amazing, things aren't great, it's like, oh no, and you think about it forever. And this could be detrimental to you. And the reason why it could be detrimental to you is because you don't necessarily see other opportunities that are coming in when you're so focused on something here that went wrong. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. We're going to see why it's your challenge, Libra, and we're going to clarify and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you have the Star. So in the recent past, there was this slow realization here in the past of, I want to achieve my goals. I want to heal myself. I want to focus on improving myself. You were really busy here in the past. You had a lot of things to do, a lot of priorities and things that you maybe needed to fulfill here. And as much as you wanted to focus on yourself and heal certain aspects within yourself, you may have not had the time to do that in the past because of all the expectations everybody else had on you in the past. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to get more information on this for you in a moment. All right, so Libra, in the present moment, things get really interesting here because there's three people. There's three court cards here, and I'm going to show you them. Three court cards here. There could be a third party. Now, some of you may watch this and say, oh, you know, I don't do third parties. I don't know what that is. It's not your reading this month. Okay. But for those of you who there is a third party here, it's really prominently showing up in your energy. And one of the things I'm going to tell you, okay, that you may not know is there's going to be a solar eclipse happening in your sign. This is huge, okay? So whatever you're going through in your life right now, whether it's good or bad, as I like to call it, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you're going through right now, okay, in the present moment, it is going to come to light. So if there's a third party, if there is somebody who is lying, cheating, whatever the case may be here, it is going to come to light. And that's what I feel is happening here in the present moment. You know, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this is you, and an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information on why this is showing up and what you need to know in the near future, in the present moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Three of Wands, you have the World, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. In the near future, you have the World. So there is going to be a major cycle that's closing out for you. Some of you are going to be traveling in the near future and you're going to be focusing on moving into a new direction. I see you traveling, moving in a new direction, going into a new direction. And one of the things that you may not realize here in the near future, Libra, is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about our destiny. It is all about the things that are meant for us. Just because we want certain things in our life doesn't mean that that's good for us or healthy for us. And one of the things that you're learning here in the near future is it's okay to close a cycle out. It's okay to say, okay, this is no longer for me, because you're finally going to be making room for something that actually makes you happy, that something is a part of your destiny. This is about your birthday. Whenever your birthday is, there's a new cycle that's starting. So you're going to be compelled to move into a new direction in the near future. And I think that this is one that is really a part of your destiny, that's really meant for you. And we're going to talk about this. We're going to clarify and see more about this in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of success for you financially. Tons and tons of success for you financially here. I think one of the things I'm going to mention to you, Libra, and it's going to resonate only with a few of you. If you're somebody who's very financially well off, money is not an issue for you. You can snap your fingers and have whatever you want. I think there's a certain aspect within yourself that you've been ignoring. There's something inside of you that you really want that money cannot buy. And I don't know what that is. You're only personally going to know that. Okay? You're only personally going to know that because you know yourself. You know what you want. You speak to yourself, you go within. So there's something here that's taken a very long time to change for you. I do get a sense here in the near future, you're closed off. You're closed off to this idea of money and success because that's no longer your priority. For some of you, there's a reconciliation with someone here that you've really loved for quite some time. And this could have a lot to do with the fact that money cannot buy this. Money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy real, genuine love. That's something that naturally happens. And this is something you're grappling with because you've been waiting for a very long time. You've been waiting for a very long time for someone to recognize you, to love you for who you are. And this is your biggest fear. And this is why a lot of you in the near future, or in terms of what you don't see coming, you're extremely closed off. It could be the fact that you don't want to get hurt again. It could be the fact that you want some sort of clarity when it comes to love that, again, is outside of maybe what you can create for yourself, okay? And again, that message is not going to resonate with all of you, but that's what I'm seeing for you. It's a very important message. So Libra, let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Five of Cups, your challenge. So the Five of Cups is clarified by the Judgment. You have the Justice and the Ace of Swords. This is a very important message for you when it comes to your challenge, especially around your birthday. Your biggest challenge here, Libra, has a lot to do with recognizing why something here didn't work out. Why did a third party happen? Why did someone cheat? Why did someone lie? Why did someone choose someone else over you? Okay, or why did this situation come to a point of being interfered with? There was an interference, or there was something here that happened outside of your control. I feel like every day you condemn yourself. You may say to yourself, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe this is what happened. How can I set this right? How can I set this right? And I'm going to tell you something right now. Don't worry. Something here is going to be set right, especially around your birthday. You're going to gain some sort of clarity. And this is what you don't realize, because with the Five of Cups, I'm going to show you with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is always looking at the Three of Cups that spilled. The Five of Cups is not looking at the Two of Cups. They're always looking at the Three of Cups. So what Spirit is telling you is, with the birds here in the background, to set yourself free. You're going to have good days and you're going to have not so good days. You're going to come to some sort of realization. This is your biggest challenge, to shift your focus, not just to focus on one aspect of your life, but to focus on multiple aspects. Something is going to be set right in your life that's been extremely difficult, that's been outside of your control. The reason why you're going through this, Libra, is because you're going through an awakening. You're learning to realize how to bring balance back into your life, not only, again, to just focus on what's not working, but to also equally focus on what does work. And during this awakening period, because the solar eclipse is going to happen. The solar eclipse is going to set something right. It's going to bring something here back into balance. And a lot of you want answers. But one of the things that I feel is going to happen for you, Libra, is the answers are just going to come to you because the Ace of Swords is here with the Justice. So something here naturally is going to come back into balance for you, and all the signs are going to be there. Something is finally going to make sense for you when this solar eclipse happens. Now, if your birthday is around the 14th of October, the 15th, plus 5 days, so between the 14th and the 19th of October, or between the 9th and the 14th of October, this is a huge, huge, huge phenomenon that's happening for you. And I think you're finally going to feel released by this solar eclipse because you're finally going to get clear on something. And you're going to say to yourself, wow, I can't believe this happened. This makes complete sense. Now I see how this situation can come back into balance. I'm seeing 1044 on the clock. You're going to want to check out what 1044 means for you in angel numbers to get a bigger picture on why your challenge is the message that it is and what you need to know moving forward, okay? So that's what I see as your challenge. Now, and I just saw 11:11 on the clock, so on the timer here, so that can also be another important message for you. Okay, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands in the recent past. So the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Wands. You have the Hermit and you have the Temperance. So in the recent past, there was a situation that you were involved in where you felt like you needed to constantly give to a situation. You could have been very busy. There could have been a lot of people expecting things from you. There could have been some sort of high expectations here in the past. I feel for you, you didn't want to give up on a situation that you were involved in. I feel like this situation that you were involved in took a lot of your energy and time. And you may have been in this place in the past, Libra, where you really wanted to spend a lot of time on your own. You could have said, I just want to spend time on my own. I don't want to feel pressured here. I don't want to feel like I'm required to do certain things. And you may have been in this place of needing to continue doing something, although you didn't want to do it here in the past. There was a very strong energy here of you wanting to disconnect from something here in the past. You wanted to focus on your healing here in the past, and the Star is also here as well. So what was the really big priority for you was healing, focusing on yourself. And at the same time, a lot of you were dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, who was on and off and in and out with you. You wanted to offer stability with them, but then eventually you disconnected from this person because you started to realize, you know, I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my health. I need to focus on my well-being here in the past. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles in the recent past for Libra. Yeah, so something here wasn't stable in the past in a relationship you were involved in. Like I said, it could have been a Scorpio you were dealing with, a Cancer, or maybe an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Either way, a lot of you disconnected from this person at some point and you decided to move forward on your own and focused on your own healing journey in the past. Now, in the present moment, it appears that there's a third party. I know some of you may not want to hear that. You may say, I don't want to hear that. But this is what I'm seeing here. I'm going to clarify all the cards and see what the important messages are. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles in the present moment. You have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. For many of you, what you don't see coming in the present moment is there is a new love that's coming into your life. This is going to happen around the solar eclipse. So it's important that you look at the date October 14th, plus 5 days or minus 5 days, that there is a new love coming in. When you least expect it, when you feel like you're at rock bottom, you hit rock bottom, you don't know what to do anymore, an important person comes into your life to help you. Now, this could be a friend. This could be an important ally that's coming into your life. Could be a Leo that's coming in here. I'm getting a Taurus. I'm getting a Virgo here, okay? Or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You've been in this place in the present moment, and it's not going to resonate with all of you, only for those of you who need the reading. You've been in a place in the present moment where you've been in isolation. You don't know what to do. You feel like your life is drying up. You feel depression. You feel sometimes suicidal for some of you, okay? There's a very strong energy here of an opportunity coming in. And this is about you recognizing this, because even though you've been in this place, Libra, where you've been feeling like you're at rock bottom, you don't know what to do, you feel helpless, there is somebody here that sees that. I don't think you can identify this person. It's someone who just shows up and they have an offer to make to you. So this is like a friend is what I'm getting here. And this could also be a new love that's coming in that's going to shed light on your life. It's like somebody here saving you. It's like Saved by the Bell is what I'm getting. Tell me more about the important message for Libra in the present moment with the King of Swords. What's the important message for Libra? So you have the Two of Wands, you have the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the 7 of Pentacles. For many of you, if this is about your career, there is going to be a choice or a decision that you may need to make about the direction of your life. Because for many of you, for some of you, it's like money. I don't want to say money is not important to you, but it's almost like you value something outside of that, outside of what money can buy. And you could be reevaluating your job, the direction of your life. Do I still want to continue doing what I do? Do I want to invest my money somewhere else? So this is a huge change. And this is why I'm getting a lot of different stories for you, because this solar eclipse that's happening in your sign, first of all, eclipses always create change. They create life-changing events in our life. And I feel like that's what you're going to be going through. So you could be really reevaluating over the next 6 months, even though this reading is for the next 30 days, because the solar eclipse is happening in your sign, it is going to take 6 months for whatever is needing to manifest to happen. It's not going to happen in 30 days. It's going to happen over the next 6 months. So for many of you in the present moment, there could be this reevaluation about your career, how you make money, and whether or not you want to continue going down that route. Okay, and that's an important message for some of you. Okay, let's clarify the King of Cups. There's something here about a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that you need to know maybe here. Tell me about the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is clarified by the 4 of Wands, you have the 2 of Pentacles, and you have the 5 of Pentacles. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that there is an important decision here. I'm going to say this, there's 2 stories here. The first message here is there could be a decision that you may need to make about a relationship that you're involved in. Are you going to give this person a second chance, this water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this Taurus, this Leo? Are you going to give them a second chance? Some of you have to decide if this person is someone you want to marry or someone you want to disconnect from and abandon altogether. For others of you, this is about you making a decision, or this person making a decision about whether or not they're going to stay or go. Okay, so it could be vice versa. This is about love. This is about solidifying a relationship, solidifying a marriage, really determining if this person is who you want to be with. Okay, and that has a lot to do with maybe your challenge, because maybe this person did something, they said something that's making you really think, do I still want this? Do I still want to be involved in this? Okay, so that's what I'm getting, 3 different stories. Now, let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, things get extremely interesting for you, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. You have the World and you have the Wheel of Fortune here. What this is indicating to me is there's a major cycle that's coming to an end that you need to be prepared for. This major cycle that's coming to an end, Libra, is going to lead you to move towards a different milestone in your life. What do I mean by milestone? I mean a complete overhaul of your life, a complete change. Something here is going to happen in your life that is going to be a part of your destiny, that is going to change your life forever. And we're going to talk about that. Let's clarify the World. So the world is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. I'm just going to put this out there. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Some of you are going to be ending a marriage in the near future. And the reason why you may choose to end this marriage is because there could have been a lot of cheating, a lot of dishonesty, a lot of third-party energy. In the near future, I see a huge conflict, and I know that this is not the greatest news. Some of you don't want to hear this, but I'm going to keep it real with you. The Three of Swords and the Five of Wands. There's a conflict here in the near future. Somebody here is completely disappointed within a marriage, and this has a lot to do with the third-party energy that I'm seeing not only in the present moment, but also in your challenge. You want justice, and this solar eclipse, what it's going to do, okay, and again, not going to resonate with all of you. It's only for those of you who need it. There's something here about you being tired of being lied to, tired of arguing, tired of fighting, tired of feeling hurt. It's like, I don't want to feel this pain anymore. I want to be involved in a part of something that is a part of my destiny, that's going to make me feel happy, that's going to make me feel like I belong. Because in the near future, there's an energy here of a conflict. There's an energy here of, I'm tired of feeling hurt. I'm tired of feeling sad. Now, for some of you, this conflict and this pain may come to an end, and you may end up getting married to this person. So it can work either way, depending on your situation, okay? Because some of you may be choosing to end a conflict, choosing to end, you know, the issues that you've had in regards to a relationship, and you may decide to say, wow, I'm ready to start a new beginning, and I'm ready to commit myself and get married to this person. And others of you may say, you know what, this isn't really for me anymore. Like, I want it to come to an end. So it can be either way. Just apply it to your situation, okay? Some of you are overgiving to a situation, and you may decide that you're more or less in bondage than you are being involved in something. And if you've been feeling rejected by someone, all of this comes to light. All of this comes to light. It's like you want to free yourself from something here in the near future. Tell me more about the Three of Wands in the near future for Libra. So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Moon, you have the Four of Cups, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune's here twice in the near future. Wow. So I feel, and I just talked about that. I just said, if you feel rejected, and look at this, Four of Cups and the Moon. I'm just going to put this out there, okay? Important message you need to know. The reason why you may feel rejected, or the reason why a person you're dealing with may feel rejected, is because something here is happening underneath the surface, and it's never really been talked about. It's almost like someone here is hiding their emotions or hiding their feelings. And this is why you or this person is choosing to go off and be on their own. And there's also this energy here, Libra, of your destiny. It's like something comes in, and you've been questioning this for quite some time. You've been questioning the past, or you've been questioning this person, because for many of you, you want answers. You want answers, about whether or not this new direction that you're moving into, whether or not this new direction that you're moving into is one that you should be moving into. And you're going to know, because it's a part of your destiny. You just naturally feel like, yeah, maybe this is the right thing to do. Maybe I do need to travel. Maybe I do need to change where I live, right? Why? Because something here has become really difficult. And I think one of the indicators when it comes to making a decision about your life in general is if something just flows the way it needs to flow, it feels more like it's for us, right? But when something starts to become extremely difficult and there's a bunch of blockages, issues, someone might say, yeah, but you should overcome, you should persevere. But what about the times where things are just working out for us? Doesn't it feel more comfortable to be involved in a situation where things are just working out for us and it's easier? I think this is what you're battling with in the near future. And for many of you, you may decide to let someone go, or you may decide to let something go here because it's been so difficult. And no matter how much you try to make it work, it just becomes more harder and harder and harder. So I see a new beginning happening, a new beginning where you travel, a new beginning where you meet someone new, a new beginning where maybe you get married to somebody, a new beginning. And this has taken time for it to happen. It's not something that happens right away. I think you've been really closed off for a very long time because you haven't really felt like a certain situation or person is really for you. But in the near future, you get this feeling of, oh, this is a part of my destiny. I feel like now, by me taking this new beginning, this leap of faith, I can finally move towards what it is that is actually for me, instead of me being involved in something just to be involved in it. Okay. And it is a mouthful. This reading is a mouthful, so you may want to come back and watch it, but that's what I'm seeing for you in the near future. A major change, new beginning that's actually meant for you. Okay. Let's get some advice. What's the advice? Okay, so the advice for you is the 7 of Pentacles, you have the 5 of Swords, and you have the 4 of Cups. So for you, your biggest piece of advice here has a lot to do with reevaluating your life, reevaluating your relationships, reevaluating what's worth fighting for and what's not worth fighting for. And I did briefly just mention that about wanting to move towards something but feeling resistance. And then moving towards something where there's a lack of resistance and you're like, wow, this feels good. Maybe I do need to move towards this. Your biggest piece of advice is to reevaluate your life. Reevaluate your relationships. Reevaluate the things that you're involved in. If you're involved in situations where you constantly feel like you need to stand up for yourself, you're battling, you're competing, you're fighting, and you're tired, because I'm getting an energy here of you being tired. It's like, oh no. This again. I don't want to have to deal with this again. Really reevaluate what you want. This could also have a lot to do with your money, because money doesn't buy happiness. Money doesn't buy love. Money doesn't buy, for some people, it does buy peace of mind, but that may be something that, again, you're reevaluating at this time. So this is about you, Libra, truly recognizing what's going to make you happy, what is going to make you feel fulfilled, not because somebody else told you that this is what you should be doing and this is what's going to fulfill you, but what's going to make you happy. This is your biggest piece of advice, because at the end of the day, you only have yourself. You only have yourself. You may be married or you may be in a commitment, but if you're not truly happy when it comes to the things that you're getting involved in, it may be time for you to reevaluate your happiness, to truly recognize if it's time for you to move into a new direction. And if it is time to move into a new direction, what does this new direction look like? How is it going to lead to the satisfaction that you're looking for? Okay, so Libra, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.